Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Tuesday, the 9th of August, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, CPL matches to include special offers for children and families, and in our feature for this evening, National Youth Swim Team in development stage. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
We represent the students of 4A1 Room 2, and you are watching NTV. CSS, we large and in charge.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. The Hero Caribbean Premier League, CPL, has long been known as the biggest party in sport. This summer, the party has got even bigger with the introduction of the massive Women's Caribbean Premier League, WCPL, and the 60s tournament. To help celebrate 10 years of Hero CPL and the arrival of these two new tournaments, the 10 a.m. matches will be a party for children and their families. For all of the game days at the 60s matches and the Massey WCPL, that's a women's CPL, and during the morning matches for the Hero CPL, 10 a.m. tickets will include activities such as face painting, sweet treats like snow cones, cotton candy, and popcorn, children's entertainers, and live music and dancers. There will be matches in St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, and Guyana in 2022. As well as all these family-friendly events, there will be plenty of giveaways from the tournament sponsors. Meanwhile, the Cricket West Indies CWI Women's Selection Panel on Sunday announced the West Indies Women's Under-19 squad for the upcoming 5-match T20 International Series against USA Women's Under-19. The two teams will meet at the Broward County Stadium in Florida from the 8th to the 14th of August. The full squad: Ashmini Monisa, captain; Shalini Samaru, vice-captain; Asabi Kalenda; Najani Cumberbatch; Reliana Grimond; Zaida James, Dejanaba Joseph; Kedi Jazz Mitchell; Ashley Ramnath; Samara Ramnath; Shunel Saw, and Kate Wilmot. The team management is Steve Leiber, the head coach out of St. Kitts; Marissa Aguilera, the team manager; Samantha Lynch, assistant coach; Jamal Smith, assistant coach; Asia Joseph, strength and conditioning coach; Tony Ann Grant, physiotherapist. The match schedule at the Broward County, well, the first match has gone already, the 8th of August, and West Indies women lost that one. The 9th of August, the second one, the T20 match, that is. The 11th of August, the third. The 12th of August, the fourth. And the 14th of August, the fifth and final T20 match. Now to athletics, certainly an embarrassing moment. An Italian athlete ended up last in his 400 meters race at the 2022 World Athletics Under-20 Championships after making the rash decision to go commando and having to run with his penis falling out of his loosely fitting shorts. Decathlete Alberto Nonino started off promisingly and went past two rivals in the spectacular style on the last bend. But in the final straight, he slowed down noticeably and was filmed grabbing his crotch up to 6 times as his competitors went past him, and he finished at the back of the pack. The 18-year-old's problems down below were immediately cited as the reason for his slowdown. Well, what a moment. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Hello, this is Premier Mark Brantley. St. Kitts and Nevis is about to embark on its Census 2021. Every 10 years, the country engages in a census exercise to determine the number of people that are living here and where they're living. This information is absolutely critical to the government so that we can plan proper policies and ensure that all of our people benefit from our development. I am inviting you, therefore, to engage and to go out and be a part of Census 2021. It's you, me, us. 2021 Census. # Be Counted.
Well, I'm back, and tonight's swimming is in the spotlight. The St. Kitts Nevis Swimming Federation has been approached by the organizers of the OECS Swimming Championships 2022 to field a development team of young swimmers from St. Kitts and Nevis. Let's take in this.
Yes, good day and welcome. We are at the Wiley Beach, and behind us you'll see the swimming pool that was created under the auspices of the FINA, which is the world governing body for swimming. And what we're attempting to do here is create the very first national youth swimming team. We have invited a high-level coach to be here. He's been here now, this will be the third week, the start of the third week, to help us raise the standard to a level that is commensurate with the rest of the Caribbean. It's a jumping off point we're trying to achieve by raising the quality of the work that's been output by the athletes, teaching them a skill set, an approach, and raising the standard across the board with the assistance of our invited coach. The idea for this came about because of an event that Eldon Thomas, who is now vice president, but was also the club St. Kitts, Marlin Swimming Academy, and which was the very first youth meet for St. Kitts and Nevis historically. Out of that, I went to swimmers to see what the potential was and to see what talent we had. Around about the same time, I had a Zoom meeting with the OECS, who host also a junior meet, a championship between the OECS countries, and they asked if St. Kitts and Nevis could be ready to put in a junior team. So with those two things occurring I approached FINA to ask if they would fund a development clinic. They agreed. We have a specific goal in mind, and that is to prepare a junior national team to attend the OECS swim meet in St. Vincent this coming November. And that's the project, and that's what we're all moving towards, and we all have our roles to play. I'm trying to give an overview as I see this playing out behind me. Missed seeing them doing their thrashing about in the water under the guidance of Coach Yash. But I'll hand over now to Eldon Thomas to get his perspective on what he has seen taking place over the last couple of weeks.
Over the last couple of weeks, the children have really and tremendously improved in their technique and in their endurance as well. And thanks to Coach Yash for working with them. The goal we want to accomplish is to have, as Winston said earlier, to have a youth national team who will be able to travel and compete representing St. Kitts and Nevis. And so we're trying to get them up to that level where they will be comfortable competing against their peers abroad. And I think so far, over the past couple of weeks, they're not where they started for sure. There's some work, yes, still to be done, but they have made tremendous improvement in the endurance and in their skill set. And so we want to take this further, and we're not going to taper off, but we're just going to keep climbing and having them doing better and becoming stronger and more skilled in their technique of swimming as we go further. So as we set the standard, we're working with these children first, but then the standard will be set as Winston and I discussed, where other persons may be able to join, but they must meet that criteria, they must meet that standard in the swimming skill. So the children are doing pretty good. We have another week here with Yash, and myself and another coach, James, we are working closely with Nash, and we will have to continue the program and continue our communication with Nash, preparing the workout programs for these children so that we can maintain the level they're at and even have them get better and improve in their skills. So that's our goal and our thrust for the youth national team going forward.
I would first of all thank Mr. Winston and Mr. Eldon for having me here. It's a great opportunity. I've been looking forward to this because it is a real good thing for kids to get a chance to learn what it's like and how it's outside with swimming and competition level, the level of competition is high pretty outside. So for me to come in and help these kids is pretty good. So in my third week, I've seen some improvement, like Coach Eldon said, and there is a lot of potential here in St. Kitts and Nevis. So for us to get the kids to reach a particular level, it's going to take some time, but it's doable, and we will be at that specific level pretty soon, but it's going to take all man on board to get there.
Well, we certainly want to wish the young team all the best in their endeavors. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and a sacrifice. Have a good night.